Liberty, Oregon. The Super Regional from Eugene, first pitch on the way. And it is a strike, and off we go from the Pacific Northwest. And a couple of home runs in the decisive game against the Aggies. And she's going to start the Super Regional off with an extra base hit. Finds the alley in right center field, and in with a slide is Root with her team leading 19th double of the season.
When her team needs it most.
Slow roller to third. Runner stays at second. Root. And Flannery throws out McManus. Back to the screen. A wild pitch will advance Root 60 feet over to third.
She's battling here.
10th pitch of the at-bat is ball 4. What a plate appearance there for Hinault. Somebody you want to keep off base with 50 steals. Check swing. Throw down to second. Goes all the way through. Root coming home is now hung up. Throw back to third, and she's tagged out. Base running error there. We've got a late start after the steal by Hinault, and the side retired. The pitcher, Carol, that's been pitching banged up for a good portion of the year. They make her defender position there, and by the time the ball gets back to her, she doesn't even have a play at first base with the speed of Kylie Bouchard. 8th pitch of the at-bat to Kedri Bouchard. She's going to be okay, but now you got to play for Riley. It's a bouncy ball towards short. Byram goes to second, gets it out there. The cleanup hitter at the plate, Paige Sinicki. And they're going to let the runner take second. They completely vacated. Now here's the squeeze. Shuttle home late. Everybody's safe. Nobody covering second. And down to second goes Sinicki. Sinicki executes the squeeze and winds up at second base.
Well, after giving up the stolen base, the defense stayed put to defend the squeeze.
We're not even through the first inning. Let's take a look.
If they're taking a good look at this, we'll take another look here. You're not watching Kylie Bouchard's motion. You're watching when the ball is out of the hand. And look, her foot is clearly on the base, Mark.
No doubt. What? 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 What did we miss? What did we miss? We've got to see this look again. All right.
Remember, you're watching her foot, and when the ball is released, nothing else.
The foot is still on the base there, is it not? The ball's out of the hand. I'm floored.
I mean, her foot does come off the base right there. If you take a look at that, if that's what they're looking at, her foot actually comes up off the base.
But she reestablished on the base, did she not? In a very quick period of time.
And you can see it did lift up.
And that ball's hit deep to left field. And at the track, leaping, caught by Paige Dorr, the Eugene, Oregon native.
Kind of a long shot that actually ended up in her favor.
Here's Badri, a high fly towards center field. The right fielder takes command. It's Ayanna Shaw who's getting the start. That ball's whacked towards left center field. And it's Kedri Bouchard this time with a tumbling grab. 3-2 pitch just missed. Jesse sends one in the air to right field. Here's where Ayanna Shaw is stationed. He makes the catch to retire the side. Check swing, pitch down low. The 3-2 misses.
Cover the base. What's the speed of the ball?
Towards short, caught, and a double play ends the inning. Caught at the shoe tops by Jamira Byram. They got there to the Supers this year, and this is the season they have had. It's been very historic for the Flames.
And Liberty has never shied away from playing a difficult schedule. Their strength of schedule is actually higher than Oregon's coming into this game.
And I looked in the 19 games that she had started at shortstop. Woodard right back up the middle. That may have actually grazed Grind as it went by. And Woodard has a base hit. Roop hits it. That is fair, right near the bag. out at third, out at first. Double play.
The ability to stop the ball. This ball is pulled hard. Rachel Root rolls over the ball, tops it, but look at this play. And mainly be able to throw that off speed for a strike.
That is fair, right near the bag. Throw to first in time. A busy inning for Flannery.
They're just shortening the whole field on her.
On the ground out to short. Byram tried a backhand stab, but it went off the glove and high over her head. Whose first inning trip around the bases was a very controversial one. This one is bouncing towards right center and may give the Ducks the lead. Shaw headed for the plate. She'll score. Kylie Shar in with a slide at third. An RBI triple, and the Ducks open the scoring in the third inning. First triple of the year for Kylie Shar.
She keeps her barrel up in the zone. Look where her barrel is. This pitch is elevated a little bit at her chest, and she does not miss. And the outfielders are playing tight, knowing she does not have a lot of extra base hits. They have to go a long way for the ball. A key RBI for Kylie Shar.
Kedri Lushar fouls it in the air over near the screen, and that catch is made, and it's a good one.
And her glove is facing the net. I think that's what Coach Missy Lombardi, Associate Head Coach Sam Martyr are looking at. Does her glove get between?
I mean, the ruling on the field is catch, and they're standing with that call. Left field, that's down for a base hit. That brings in Kylie Shar with the second run of the inning, and for Maake, the 54th RBI of the year.
Shows good patience in this at-bat, knowing how important this two-out RBI would be. It's actually a pitch outside. She's excited. She knows she got a hit, but the pitch is outside. She still pulls it because she is out in front so far of that pitch. She's going to give you your best every time out.
Slow tap towards short. Another play for Byram. Looks it into the glove. Without
question.
Slow ground ball, and they're not going to accomplish it here. On base is Madry. Page Dorr, that's over the shortstop. Sinicki into left center. Madry's off to the races. She's around third, and she is going to score without the throw to the plate. It's cut off by Maake. Down to second goes Dorr with a double. And Liberty is on the board in the Supers. It's 2-1.
Well, KK Madry just floats around the bases. The minute this gets to the gap, she is thinking score. But this swing from Paige Dorr, the pitch is outside. She lets it get deep. A nice sliding play.
Eighth pitch of this at bat. Another 3-2 from Sokolsky is down low, ball 4.
They do battle at the plate.
Little tap. That's a fair ball. Picked up. And the throw by Sokolsky in time. The other runners advance. Ground ball towards third. That's fair. There's been a lot of those tonight over there for Flannery, and she's been flawless. Jones shoots one to left. Dorr able to move over and cut it off. Earned that honor, Escobar. She was 12-0 in conference play. That ball's bounced to Byram at short. What it is, fly to left, hit one back to the circle, and does so again there, and she's safe. A potential tying run on board for Rachel Root, and that's way high to the backstop. No chance.
Clutch up, so to speak. Drive the ball deep when it's needed.
And now that gets away. 3-2 pitch on the way, and strike 3 call on the outside corner. Hinault, fairly shallow left, catch made. Throw to second, not in time. Left center field, pretty well hit, but playable. Right on the warning track, Kylie Shar makes the catch.
And watch her foot come off, so, you know, she is technically off the base. Even though she reestablishes, we don't have anything in the rule book about reestablishing.
That's hit well towards center field, side retired. Well, the official capacity is 2,500, and it is a sellout, 25-17. So 17 lucky folks got in somehow. Back up the middle. It's going to find a way through. A base hit for Dorr. Ducks have stranded 4. There's a bunt laid down. It's going to advance the runner. Ball squirts away to third base. Slow roller out to shorts. Sinicki makes the play a little down the line, but tag made by Mayake. Flames. Eighth pitch of the at-bat. Put in play fair. And Carrasquillo off the bench ties the game. Dorr scores the tying run, and it's 2-2 in the 6th in Eugene.
What an at-bat for the freshman coming off the bench. This pitch low and inside. She's able to get her barrel down to that location and flares it into the outfield. But it was the pitches before the base hit that were really key to that at-bat.
Now ball softly hit, right side, gloved by Jones. With all the super regionals underway, take a look at the bracket.
Exciting time of year.
Sinicki leads off, lays down a bunt, throw to first in time, and the catcher, Savannah Jesse. A 4-pitch walk. That base hit came her last time up in the 4th. That's a little flare, backing up. Chambers paints the outside edge again. That's to left field. Kai Luchar waits on it.
Usually not the extra base hits, but she really needs to use the ground.
With a walk in the 1st inning. There she goes. Throw to second, head first. Ball's loose, she finds it, but...
Take a look at that, but this time to me, I'm trying to see if her entire foot actually comes off the base. When she was at third, it was very evident.
It came off again.
Looks to me like it does.
It did replant.
Ruling on the field is not changed.
Dot Richardson has now twice successfully used a challenge. Floated over Sinicki and in to left field. Well, Crane now does have a base hit. They're looking at the lineup card here. This has to be about the pinch runner, isn't it?
I'm pulling up the lineup card from earlier because, you know, sometimes, again, I do not know for sure, but there may be a wrong number on a player. And, you know, there's a lot that can be happening here.
Now they're playing her out. You know, someday when they want to test people who have been around the game of softball for decades on how much knowledge they really have of all the rules, they're going to show this game right here.
Making sure they knew which number it should have been.
Kendry Luchar, base hit center field. To the backstop. She was running with the pitch. And there's the potential winning run in scoring position for the Ducks. Deep center, Madry back and makes the catch. Well deep enough for the speed of Kendry Luchar to take the 60 feet to third. That's ball 4.
Big moment for Patman.
They allow Sinicki to take second base. Hold it foul. For the second consecutive game, Des Patman provides the game-winning hit, and the Ducks take game 1.